to Esther Delgado. She is County Court at Law Number 2's official court reporter. All persons in this session, as well as the public, are admonished to not and shall not record these proceedings. All counsel and persons in this session are reminded to exercise proper courtroom decorum and attire at all times. Now, for those who have elected and are being permitted to appear via Zoom, I will go over some of the more specific concerns or requirements regarding that. We are operating hybrid, meaning I have people in the courtroom as well as people, again, who have elected and are being permitted to appear via Zoom. You cannot be in a vehicle. If you find yourself in a vehicle at this time, you have two choices. Get out of the vehicle and find a quiet place to be able to participate, or two, you can drive on down to County Court at Law Number 2 and participate in person. We're located at 300 De La Rosa, San Antonio, Texas, 78205. We're on the first floor of the Kadena Reeves Justice Center. Again, if you're in a vehicle, you need to get out of the vehicle now and be able to participate, find a quiet place to participate. Your name must be displayed, first name, last name. It cannot be your device's name, it cannot be your nickname, it must be your first name, last name. And parents, you must appear. The folks in the courtroom, I can go ahead and see their face clearly. So you need to, on Zoom, when you're addressing the court is addressing you, you need to go ahead and appear, have your video on and be in good lighting where I can see you clearly. Place your device on a flat surface, place yourself in the center of that device, and then refrain from moving. The Zoom has a chat feature. You cannot use that chat feature without my specific permission. There's one exception. The deputy who shows up on Zoom as the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, J. De La Cruz, Deputy J. De La Cruz, that's BCSO, Bravo Charlie Sierra Oscar, Deputy J. De La Cruz. He controls the comings and going out of the courtroom as well as the Zoom session. You can chat to him and let him know if you need to step out to get a drink of water, just as he's coughing quite a bit there, or go to the bathroom or whatever. Please make sure that he knows where you're at. The same here in the courtroom. Make sure that you check with the deputy when you need to step out, even if it is to go ahead and call your attorney. No, there'll be no chewing gum, eating, drinking, or smoking, or vaping while on Zoom. If you cannot do it in the courtroom, you definitely cannot do it on Zoom. And please, at the end of the day, or as I proceed with the business of the court, you cannot leave this court without specific permission from me. Otherwise, you may subject yourself to a warrant for your arrest. How we're going to proceed today is I will call the court, short docket, so that shouldn't take too long. And then I will move attorneys that need to confer with the state, the prosecutors, and then I will come back and proceed with the business of the court and address individual issues. So please let me finish calling the docket first, and then I will be able to attend to all other matters. When I call as I'm calling the docket, I will call the defendant's name 2 times. Excuse me a second. Ma'am, you either need to sit down or just go ahead and sit down, and then we'll be able to address that. Thank you. I will call the defendant's name 2 times. Please, if I mispronounce your name, please make sure to go ahead and correct me so I may make my best effort to pronounce your name correctly. When you answer either in the courtroom, you will stand. I will ask you, is this person your attorney? And then you'd answer yes or no, and then we'll sit down. When you respond, please answer here or present. I call your name, you're going to say here or present. On Zoom, please unmute. Again, announce present or here. Remain unmuted until I ask who your attorney is, confirm who your attorney is, and then you can mute yourself back on. Back. Attorneys, even if your attorney answers for you, says present with counsel, I will still need to hear from the defendant in order, and I will then check both of you in. Attorneys, as you respond, please let me know if you need to speak with the ADA so I can mark my docket, and that will expedite us getting you over to the ADAs. Now, if you are in a vehicle, your name is not displayed, first name, last name, or your video is not on, then I will not recognize you. I will mark you as failure to appear. And after I finish calling the docket, I will ask if there's anybody that I have not called their name, who has not heard their name, or I have not recognized. That is the time for you to speak up and say, I have not been recognized. I'll give you an opportunity to go ahead and fix whatever the problem is, get out of the vehicle, fix your name, or turn on your video and get in good lighting. As far as your name is concerned, first of all, if you don't know how to use Zoom, do a Zoom tutorial. But for your name, all you have to do is hover over your site, your frame. There are 3 dots, and then all you have to click on those 3 dots, and you will have an option to rename yourself. And it says that, rename. If I do not correct the marking that I have for you as failure to appear, I will have a warrant. I will issue a warrant for your arrest if you do not answer the docket. Okay? If I do not recognize you. Any violations of these instructions are subject to contempt of court. Deputy, I am going to start calling the docket. Anyone who walks in at this time is really super late, as they were supposed to be here at 8:30. Please place them correctly, and we'll get them addressed appropriately. Again, today is Monday. It is the 5th day of December 2022. I am looking for the following people. Remember, when I call your name, unmute or stand up and respond here or present. Christopher Alvarez. Christopher Alvarez.
Present, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Alvarez. Is your attorney Nicolette Sines?
It's yes, it's Monica R. Carala. If I'm not
Cruella?
mistaken. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, thank you for being here, sir. We'll go ahead and wait for your attorney. Charles Henderson. Charles Henderson. Mark that one failure to appear. Griselda Rodriguez. Griselda Rodriguez. Mark that as failure to appear. Salvador Gomez Cheros. Salvador Gomez Cheros. Mark as failure to appear. Patrick Woods. Patrick Lamar Woods.
President, he's on Zoom, some earlier, like we discussed, Judge, he has some COVID symptoms, so he's waiting outside. He's asking for a reset because he has the symptoms right now.
Patrick Woods. Mark him as failure to appear. Armando Rodriguez. Armando Rodriguez. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Mr. Rodriguez. Thank you for being here. Joe Garces. Joe Anthony Garces. Mark as failure to appear. Griselda Sauceda. Griselda Sauceda. Okay. Mark all failure to appear. Okay. I'm going to start with the courtroom. Inside the courtroom, who in the courtroom have I not? Please stand if you have not heard your name called already. And I'm going to start from my left and work over to my right. Sir, with the glasses, your name, please.
David Cisneros.
Mhm.
In here? Yeah, this is my car.
I don't. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll use this.
I'm in court right now too, ma'am. I can't talk.
I'll get it.
Judge, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Patrick Woods was on Zoom, Judge, and he was having issues unmuting himself. Can you call his name?
Sir, I'm starting with the court and then I'll proceed. Okay. All right, Mr. Cisneros, thank you for being here. We'll wait for your attorney, okay? Thank you. You may have a seat. All righty. Okay. Sir, your name? Hubbard?
Yes, Hubbard.
What's your first name, sir?
Adrian.
Adrian. Mhm. Who's your attorney, sir?
Sorry.
Who is your attorney?
Mr.
Bertram Moy.
He was here earlier.
All right, thank you, sir. I will go ahead and we'll wait for your attorney, okay?
Your Honor, Cecil Bain, I was present.
Good morning,
Mr.
sir. How are you?
Cisneros.
Good. Okay, we've got you checked in. Thank you, sir. Counsel, what's your, the cause number? Attorney Bain?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, what was the cause number for your client?
Yes, you just called that case. It's 686-159.
686-159. Thank you, sir. Alrighty. Anyone else in the courtroom? Robert Merchant?
Yes, present, Your Honor.
Alrighty. He's on Zoom? Okay. Alrighty. Let me look at that. Okay, so Robert Merchant.
Here.
Okay, thank you, sir. Well, your attorney is here in the courtroom. All right. Anyone in the Zoom now that I have not called their name, they have not heard their name, or I have not recognized?
Nobody's called me, Your Honor. Laura Martinez?
Okay, Ms. Martinez?
Yeah.
Who is your attorney?
Keith Engelkey?
We'll go ahead and wait for him. Thank you for being here, ma'am. Anyone else, please raise your hand or
Attorney
Please
Thomas,
assume-
Attorney Thomas Beck,
good morning, sir.
good morning. I'm here on Raleigh Hernandez. He's a prisoner. I don't know if they brought him over. I'm not sure that we're on the docket.
Okay, sir, I'm sorry about that bit of distraction here. What's your client's name?
Raleigh Hernandez.
Hernandez. Sir, what's the case number?
That case number is 679-406.
Thank you, counsel. Anyone else on Zoom that has not been recognized or I have not called their name?
Hi, Your Honor.
I need a video.
Yeah, I guess-
It's saying my video got cut off.
Do I have-
Were you in a vehicle?
He was in
No,
the
ma'am,
video.
I'm standing outside. I'm the one sick. Richard is my lawyer. And I'm standing outside the vehicle because I drove down. He told me to drive downtown. So I'm outside. Sorry.
All righty, at the time that I was talking, at the time I was giving the instructions, you were in the video. I'll be right with you, sir. Anyone else? Let's go ahead and finish this up. Anyone else?
Yes, Your Honor. I don't think I've been called yet.
Okay, you are Levis,
Yes, ma'am.
okay? And who's your attorney?
Mr. Cerna.
Say that. Oh, good morning, sir.
We just need to make a trial announcement.
All right, sir. Alrighty, anyone else on Zoom that has not heard their name or have not called them? I have not recognized. Anyone else? That concludes the calling of the docket. Any attorneys that need to, who's conferring ADA?
Good morning, Your Honor. This is ADA Han. I'll be conferring.
Thank you. Who needs to get in to see the ADA, the prosecutors?
Thomas Beck.
Attorneys?
Thomas Beck.
Thomas Beck, please go ahead and move Attorney Beck in. Anyone else?
Your Honor, this is Attorney Ed Garza. Good morning. I just need to
Good morning.
address the court, if I may.
All righty, hang on 2 seconds, sir. Any other attorneys that need to be moved in? All right. Okay. Who's that?
Salvador Gomez.
Spanish speaker. Number 4.
Right. So just place him where you'll place him for being late. Check that out, mate, babe.
I don't think he understands. Yeah.
Attorney O'Donnell? Please approach. What are we doing?
Yes, sir. I'm here for Armando Rodriguez. We're set to find out whether he'll be eligible for mental health court. I sent an email, but it wasn't, I don't have the answer. If I could go downstairs, hopefully they're there and they can get the court the answer.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna go right straight down the docket. I think that would be efficient. Mental health court status. Attorney Bain?
Your Honor,
Yes, sir. What are we doing?
I believe you requested my client's presence and mine today, Your Honor.
Oh, yes, sir. You're going to determine, give me a status as to what is happening with this case. You need to confer with the ADA, sir?
Well, I'm not sure. We do have a conditional dismissal offer. We're just trying to comply, Your Honor. My client's, I think there to tell you that he's enrolled in the anger management and the life skills course.
All right, sir. Okay, let me see, CDP. I'll need to go ahead and get proof that that has been taken care of already. So if you can email the court, e-file it if he has completed it.
Okay. Well, I think he just got enrolled between the last time we talked and today.
All right, sir. Be right with you. Attorney Woods. Attorney Andrew Priest. Yes, sir.
We're here on Robert Birch.
And you got a cause number?
It's number 681667.
Yes, sir.
And we were present 2 weeks ago, we conferred with the state. The state gave us an offer of a conditional dismissal
Yes, sir.
for him to get his driver's license reinstated, which he accepted. At that time, the court said that the court wanted an affidavit of non-ownership, as he expressed to the state that he did not have a vehicle. the vehicle involved in the incident wasn't his, and we believe it was impounded. At this time, I have not received an affidavit back from my client. I don't believe it's tendered one to me.
All right, Mr. Merchant, you have until 11 o'clock to get to the court. Okay?
I'm sorry?
You have until 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. to present yourself in person to the court. Your ability to appear by Zoom is revoked, so you need to come to the court and explain to the court why you're not meeting your requirements. Your attorney has been here several times to be able to assist you. So we'll see you by 11 o'clock, sir. If you are not here by 11 o'clock, a warrant will be issued for your arrest. Thank you. Counsel will let you know when he's here.
Thank you, Judge. Just so the court's aware, I do have an appointment. I need to pick my son up in school at about 11:45, so I can be here at 11, but I would have to. 5
Oh,
minutes.
you know what? I'm sorry. That wasn't on. Okay, go ahead. Proceed.
Judge, just so the court's aware, I can be back at 11. However, I do have an appointment, have to pick my son up from school about 11:45. So I can be here at 11, but I would have to leave 11:10, 11:15.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Make sure to go ahead and remind me of that. And Mr. Merchant, as you heard your attorney, he has been here trying to assist you. So you need to get off the Zoom and make yourself present in the courthouse by 11 a.m. And don't be late.
May I be excused for the time being, Judge?
Yes, sir. Keith Engelke, Attorney Keith Engelke. Attorney Thomas Beck is conferring. Attorney Cerna.
Yes, Judge, we're here from Friday's docket, Judge. We had a pre-trial conference on that day, and we wanted to make a trial announcement. We have dates already, March 16th and March 20, but you advised to come back Monday because you ran out of time. It was about 5:45 p.m. You said you didn't have time to take the trial announcement.
Yes, sir. Hang on,
So we're
too.
Just make our trial announcement.
Okay, alrighty. Attorney Thorne, do you need to confer with the ADAs?
No, Your Honor, I just need to make an announcement. My client has a felony pending, so I'm going to ask for a reset, Your Honor.
Alrighty, so if you would go ahead and get your client to show up, he failed to appear. He failed to announce. At
Your
the
Honor,
court.
I apologize, but I thought that he did not have to appear, so I did not inform him. I was reading your coordinator's instructions, and I did not believe he had to appear. So that is on me. I did not inform him.
Alrighty, so I have the opportunity to, now that you know he needs to appear, so please advise him he needs to appear.
Okay. But I do need a reset. I will, who do I need to contact?
When he appears, counsel.
Okay, I'll try to get a hold of him. At 10 o'clock, however, Your Honor, I have to be in juvenile for a jury setting. So I just want to inform the court of that.
Okay, that's not a problem. As soon as he gets here, we'll go ahead and discuss the matter fully.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused to try to get a hold of him?
Yes, please.
Okay.
But he has a warrant, he has a failure to appear marked against him at this time.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Ma'am, if you approach, please. Where did we get this?
Oh, there he is. I think it's here.
Would you go ahead and check that matter and just let me know? Okay, I'll see you.
Thank you.
Attorney Serna, what is a cause number, please?
Is. It's 683-966.
State, if you could go ahead and pull cause number 683-966. Deputy, if we could, counsel, you can go ahead and approach. Let me have the state. State, you ready on 683-966?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Court is going to get on record.
Like a close judge or stay here?
In order for you to be on record, sir, the mic is right here. Thank you. Parties, please approach and identify who is before the court, starting with the state on cause number 683-966. The court calls the matter of the state of Texas versus Caitlin A. Levis. Starting with the state.
Oh, sorry, Judge. Victor Hernandez for the state.
Baltazar Turner for my client Caitlin Levis, Your Honor.
Caitlin Levis, please unmute and announce so that court can recognize you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, council, we were here on the 1st
They're Friday, Your Honor.
of December,
Correct.
right? On Thursday, I believe that was for a pretrial conference hearing. You wish to go ahead and set this matter. What is your announcement? What are you?
We're asking that the court set this for trial, and I have conferred with your coordinator already, Judge, and she's given me the dates we agreed on. It's March 16th and March 20th.
We're here for pretrial conference hearing. State, proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. This case involves the Universal City Police Department. The state is not conveyed a plea offer at this time, Your Honor.
Say again?
Your Honor, according to my notes, the state has not conveyed a plea offer at this time.
There's no plea offer.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Counsel, you acknowledge that you have not received a plea offer in writing regarding this case?
Correct, Judge, but we still want to proceed to trial.
Right. And so we're going to dispose of this matter by trial. What's the trial date, sir?
March 6th, March 16th, Judge, I was told would be the announcement. March 20th would be the trial.
Okay. State, any objections with those dates? Trial announcement call docket the 16th of March with a trial on the 20th of March, 2023.
No, Your Honor.
Counsel, will an interpreter be needed for your client?
No, Your Honor.
And regarding witnesses, will the defense rely on the state's file and police reports, file a motion, or have the witnesses read on record at this time?
We'll rely on the police reports, Judge.
State, do you reserve your right to supplement?
No, Your Honor.
That was a yes, right?
Oh, no, Your Honor. We do not reserve that right.
State, if you would say yes or no.
It's a no, Judge.
No, okay. All motions and pretrial requests will be in writing. State, have you filed any motions in this case?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
No, Your Honor.
Say any discovery concerns or issues?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
No, Your Honor.
Defense, you have received all your e-discovery.
I have, Your Honor.
Have you received your this information?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you waive arraignment on behalf of this defendant?
I do, Your Honor.
Court admonishes the parties to exercise due diligence to ensure that discovery does not impede the execution of trial on the set date of 20 March 2023. Defense to exercise due diligence to notify the defendant of the next court date, barring any motions that you may that may be set for a hearing. The next court date for this defendant will be trial announcement date on the 16th of March 2023. If the defendant does accept the state's offer once it's tendered, the defense will then tender, and the defendant accepts it. The defense will then tender a jury waiver immediately and set the matter for a plea within 2 to 3 weeks.
Understood, Your Honor.
State, do you acknowledge the court's admonishments and order?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, do you, does the court coordinator have the defendant's email address?
She does, Your Honor.
State, anything further on this matter?
No, Your Honor.
This defense?
No, Your Honor.
Regarding cause number 683966, State of Texas versus Caitlin A. Levis, the court understands that this matter will be disposed of by trial on the 20th of March 2023, with a trial announcement called docket on the 16th of March 2023. State has no objections to those dates, no interpreters needed for this defendant. And at the trial announcement called docket, the defendant must be present. The defense will rely on the state's file and police reports. This is a Universal City Police Department arrest, and all motions and pretrial requests will be in writing. Neither the state or the defense has filed any motions in this case, and neither has any discovery concerns. The defense has received this e-discovery as well as the information and has waived arraignment on behalf of this defendant. The court notes that this defendant is present. The state had stated, and the defense acknowledged, that no offer has been tendered in this case. And both the defense and the state acknowledge the court's admonishments and orders. And the defendant's email address has been tendered to court coordinator. State, do you have any objections to the court's recitation?
No, Your Honor.
We don't have no objections, Your Honor.
All righty. All right, we're off record on this matter. You just hang on tight. I'm going to give you a hard copy so that you will be able to go ahead and provide that. Let's make sure that it's in the file.
For you. I can help the court out by going to the back.
1 second.
Get a copy. You want me to go grab it for you?
Oh.
All right, so it's back.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I thought.
So if you would go ahead and each side here, print your name there. Provide this information. Okay. Pressing real hard. And counsel, if you just note here that you will notify the defendant.
Excuse me?
If you note here that you will notify the defendant.
I
that
will.
would be great. Okay,
Thank you.
thank
Judge.
you, sir. And just bring it back to
Can
me.
I take it to the back?
No, just bring it back to
You're
me.
back to you. And then my client is excused, right?
Yes, both of you will be excused once I get that. Thank you, sir. All righty. Hey, would you do me a favor? This, I've got the research. Would you do me a favor?
It's a no-brainer, man.
Attorney, good morning, how you doing? You're here for,
The interpreter number 4.
okay. Attorney Beck?
Yes, Judge.
Yes.
Judge, I have conferred, I'm sure we have an agreement on this case. I'm set tomorrow afternoon for the afternoon docket. And the ADA would like to do the plea papers this afternoon and come back tomorrow on Raleigh Hernandez to finish the case. And I conferred with Ms. Hahn. That's what's going on Riley Hernandez.
Okay, the clause number, sir?
What clause number? 679406.
All righty.
679406. And the ADA has my email.
Which one? It's Armando Rodriguez, 683. It said he was on Zoom. It's sitting there.
Attorney Beck, you know, there's a 1622 associated with your client.
Yes, Your Honor.
1622 report. Okay, very good. Now. Okay, and your client is in custody, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay, it appears there's no other cases pending. He's in custody because he failed to appear.
I believe so, Your Honor.
Alrighty, what are we going to do regarding his being in custody, sir? The judge's warrant was issued. It
Well,
has
we
been.
would, we would like to reset it for tomorrow for a plea, and so that should take care of that, Judge.
Okay,
And I'm on the 1:30 docket on another case, so I'm hoping to set it in the afternoon. You have an afternoon docket tomorrow.
okay, so you want to be here in the afternoon?
Yes, because I have another case anyway, if you don't mind, it would. And
I'll
that's by Zoom,
specify
I
that.
believe.
Okay. Okay, council, you've already discussed with the ADA and they're working on the paperwork so that we will be able to go ahead and make sure that we take care of this tomorrow afternoon PM.
Thank you, Judge. And I
Alrighty.
already have the link.
Okay, and when are you thinking you need to be here in the PM, sir? 2:30?
I noticed it started at, I mean, whenever it starts, I think it starts at 1:30. It's on the window. But yeah, 2:30 is fine.
Who are you here for, sir? Who tomorrow? Let me see. Let's see that one.
Tomorrow, I have Joe Salazar.
CLO, is that one of yours? It's an afternoon docket. Is it for a,
Go ahead, Your Honor.
right, is that Joe Salazar, is that for performance review hearing?
Tuesday tomorrow, yes. The
Okay.
663-482?
Yes.
Yes,
Joseph, okay, all righty,
30 tomorrow.
okay.
And what time will that be, Judge?
Sir, that starts at 2:30. However, so we'll be able to go ahead and do this plea if you show up 1:30, so we can go ahead and get the plea over and done with, and then you just move right into the next court, okay?
Thank you
Just
very
in
much,
case.
Judge.
Let's make sure the paperwork's done. Thank you, sir. At
Um,
1:30.
Yeah, 1:30. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so we'll make sure.
Judge, may I approach?
Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and take care of the interpreters here.
Dude,
My-
my client's phone's gonna die and he's the symptoms of COVID. Do you want him to come in the courtroom or what would you like him to do? Because he's on Zoom. I don't want you to issue a warrant for him. And so I know bailiff told me.
He has not checked in.
He's right there. He's on Zoom. He was on Zoom. He couldn't unmute himself and he was in the car. He was trying to get out of the car because you instructed him to. So he's been here the entire time. I did check in earlier with the bailiff, so he's been here the entire time.
Mhm. Okay. And I understand at the time that I called him and I gave instructions, he remained in the car.
Yes, Judge.
I cut off his video because he was not following instructions. And then when I called his name, that did not cut off muting. Okay, so he needed to unmute and so.
So would you like him to come inside the courtroom, Judge? His phone's gonna die.
Pat, is that your client is Patrick Woods?
Yes, Judge.
Patrick Woods.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty.
So Sorry.
Thank you. You're oversharing. You can mute yourself now, sir. Council, we're going to reset this for when?
Judge, at least 3 weeks, so he can get over COVID, if he has that, Judge, so,
Sir, you bring me a test for that,
okay.
okay? Not a home test, bring me the results. All righty, tomorrow. You need to go ahead and take the test and see, and let me know when that would be all taken care of.
Okay.
Well, when he'll get the results, please let the court know
So I
tomorrow.
just have him go and get a test done?
Today?
Today, okay. And so can I log on to Zoom tomorrow, Judge? I can't.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is it the same Zoom link?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is it excused for today, Judge, so I can get that?
Let me go ahead and give you a reset
Okay.
form, so.
And Judge, in all reality, it's a plea deal. We might be able to do it on Zoom, so I will email the coordinator my.
Oh, that's fine. I don't
Is
have
that
a
okay?
problem. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
And now that he's able to use Zoom, I think we can get it done. Before he was having issues not being able to get on Zoom. So his son helped him, so I'm pretty sure we can take care of it. So could we do it maybe
If he is,
next week on Zoom? Like, give me about a week to do the paperwork with my client.
let me get that,
Okay.
let me get that COVID result.
Okay.
The testing.
Okay.
That needs to be done. Council, make sure that we get all of that filled in. Okay.
Okay.
And you will note here that you will notify the defendant.
Okay.
With his signature, okay? Make sure to press hard.
Sharon Dorrance, client number 2, Henderson, showed up. And also, don't forget number 4, is showing up.
Okay.
Spanish speaking.
Salvador Gomez Cheros.
Más ponte de pie y que estás aquí.
Hold on. Well, I don't know who
She's just
his
checking to
attorney
make
is.
sure that he's here.
Right. I don't know who his attorney is.
attorney, he contacted him, but the attorney told him that they were going to appoint a different attorney. When we were called, they told us that it was just for an arrangement.
An arraignment?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe you think so they can sign it.
May I approach the bench?
Yes, sir, absolutely. Just let me get the interpreter taken care of. Unless you speak Spanish.
Pardon me?
You speak Spanish?
Yes, I do.
And you are, sir?
My name is Edward Garza, Judge, and I'm here on Joe Bassis. He failed to appear, but he has a felony pending in the 144, and we're waiting sentencing for January.
Please,
9th.
please approach.
Okay.
I believe he was set for arraignment this morning.
Are you, can you take a case?
I don't do misdemeanor appointments, Judge. The only reason I'm doing this one is because I'm on the felony.
Oh, I see. Okay, I appreciate
And
it.
I have something going on over in the 226, but I wanted to come down here real quick. And I was on Zoom this morning, but I had to report to the 226. And
Is your client up there? Or where is?
no,
the
Your Honor,
fe-
he's
at the
set for
felony?
sentencing on January the 9th.
Okay.
So
Is
right
it-
now he's out on the PR bond, but I wasn't able to get a hold of him because I didn't know we were supposed to be in person here today.
He can zoom in, sir.
Pardon me?
He can zoom in if you wish for him to go ahead and have appear by Zoom.
Okay, well,
I mean, you
I'm unable to get a hold of him right now, Judge, at the moment. Unfortunately.
So is that 26?
I have a call number if you need it.
Oh, I think I have his. Okay,
Got you. Thanks.
okay. So if you you are, sir. I think that's
Your
right.
Honor.
If you can double check it with the deputy, sir, he'll need to go ahead and appear.
Okay, Judge, if I can't get a hold of him, I guess I'll issue a warrant. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I
Okay,
will
thank you.
issue a warrant and he can just come in and check in physically with the court. And then that's just about it, sir.
Try to get a hold of him, Judge.
Thank you.
May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Could you bring him up, please? Okay. Mr. Salvador Gomez Queros?
Yes, that's me.
Okay. So what happened is on the 15th of November, 2022, you failed to appear. Okay. You don't,
Contacté a mi abogado,
Contact my attorney.
pero nunca me contestó para atrás.
He never
Había su,
called me back.
Who's your attorney?
secretaria,
who's your attorney?
¿Quién es su abogado?
era Tomás E. Limón.
Tomás Elimon.
Limón. Sí.
Alimon.
Sí.
He's not in the system. Did you hire him?
Usted lo contrató
No.
porque él no está en el sistema.
Fue un abogado sí que me lo otorgó la corte.
No, it was an appointed attorney by the court.
You don't have an attorney on this case.
¿Puedo sacar el teléfono?
Can I check his name on my phone?
Sure.
¿Cómo se llama? Thomas A. Limon, Limon. ¿No?
See if he has ever been appointed to your case. Okay. He withdrew from your case. He was appointed, but he withdrew from your case. He's working for another law firm. He's no longer taking.
Ahora es la firma de abogados, ya no trabaja para él. Por eso se
So you do not have an attorney at this
no
time.
tiene ahorita abogado. No, I don't.
Okay. Okay, so what we'll do today is that we'll make sure that you get an attorney today. Okay, hopefully one that will speak Spanish. If not, we'll still go ahead and find an attorney for you today, okay? So you will wait. And for us to get an attorney, oh, you need to fill out a request for an attorney. Or do you want to hire one?
Una solicitud, si usted quiere que la corte le asigne un abogado, usted tiene que hacer una solicitud aquí. O usted quiere contratar su propio abogado.
Estoy bien con el abogado de la corte.
Yeah, if you can assign me an attorney, yes.
Okay. Definitely, we'll need for you to fill out an application
Para llenar la solicitud entonces,
for you to go ahead and get an attorney.
para que le den el
Okay.
abogado.
Interpreter, would you be able to, because I don't think we have a Spanish version.
Yes, Your Honor, I can
Thank
do
you
that.
very much. That
Yo le voy a ayudar a
interpreter
llenarla,
will
porque
help
está en
you
inglés,
to go ahead and fill out that application. So he's quick about it.
para que lo agilice.
If she has other places to go, okay? All right. Deputy, do you know where those applications are? Yes. Okay.
You want to fill out a Spanish one or an English one?
Probably both. Be good. But I don't think there is a Spanish version of that.
There's one in there.
There's one here.
Okay, all righty.
Your Honor. Can you get your signature?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take him to the coordinator's office to the back so I can help him complete the form there.
Okay.
Would that be okay?
Yes.
And just leave the form there, Your Honor, or bring it back to you?
Can bring it back to me. for me
Okay.
to Take a look at
All
it.
right, thank you, Judge.
Okay, if you have not heard from your attorney has not shown up yet, this is a good time for you to contact your attorney and let them know that you are waiting for them in county court at law number 2.
Stand up when you're here.
Oh, I'm in Charles.
Who?
Charles Henderson.
You need to contact your attorney and step outside, sir.
Mr. Henderson, your attorney was here earlier and she had some other courts to go to. You were not here. So you just go ahead and sit and wait for your attorney to come back, okay, sir?
Take your head off in the courtroom, sir.
State, would you find out where what's the status on cause number 654-494? I don't see the plea paperwork. And you may need to go ahead and send that straight straight to me. Would you find out where that plea paperwork is?
Yes, Judge. Actually, I believe that on this case, Mr. Alvarez was recently sentenced to a much higher felony. And his conditions for that were supposed to be amended to include some fairly onerous DWI provisions. I have not received proof of that from his attorneys because we were going to just dismiss since they would just run together essentially. But
then it's not going to be dismissed. It'll be running concurrent.
no, it would be dismissed because the DWI conditions are rolled into his felony. It's like a robbery, I think is his felony. So it's
All right. Well, let's take a look at that.
his defense attorneys did provide me with their motion, but I haven't received anything otherwise.
Okay.
And I suppose I should just contact the 144th.
And unless it is going to be, let's see the conditions.
Judge, can we excuse Mr. Riley Hernandez?
Attorney Thorne,
Yes, Your
I
Honor.
believe your client checked in.
Yes, he's here. He's in the courtroom. And so I still need the reset because he has a felony pending.
Is that night mag right now, counsel? Are you on the felony?
I am, Your Honor. Yes.
What court is it out of?
It's out of the 227th, Night Mag 655510. Felon in
Did it-
possession. I'm sorry?
Did it occur out of the same incident here?
No, ma'am.
And the felony is?
Felon in possession of a firearm.
Counsel, when is it going to be indicted? I mean, I know you,
I'm not sure. If I could have it recalled for January, Your Honor, I hopefully will have a better idea of what's going on.
look at your calendar, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Give me a date.
January 31st, the end of January.
Right. You know, the thing about it is still being working on the indictments. Do you know how fast that they're working on that? The
It's
indictments are
been
going?
a couple months, so I would think, or the first week of February, you can give me February 7th. I'm gonna contact them this week, Your Honor, to find out what the status is and see if we can move it along.
Because we set this reset this on the 22nd of July
Exactly.
for felony pending. And it's still unindicted.
Correct.
And counsel, you know, there's a 1622 report associated with your client.
I am aware of that, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you want to push that down towards the end of February?
Sure.
Okay, what date? Like the 28th?
Yes, ma'am. February 28th sounds good.
Okay, counsel, what we'll do is we'll give your client the reset form and have him on his way. Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming back for.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sure. You and your client, he'll be excused. You're
Okay.
excused as soon as he
Thank
gets
you.
done. Okay. Thank you.
Right. Have a great Monday. Thank you.
All
Judge.
righty. You too. Mr. Anderson? Please approach. Okay. You need to go ahead and sign. Okay. You need to sign. All righty. And then fill in your phone number and your email address. Okay. Go ahead, go back there and find the pen. Attorney O'Donnell?
Yes, good morning again, Your Honor. I'm here in my office with Armando Rodriguez, and we did hear back from Mental Health Court. My client he's not able to be screened until January, but he is motivated for the program. And at this time, then we would ask either to reset the case pretrial until February or set the case for a trial.
Armando, right, what's your client's name? What's the cause number?
It's Your Honor, it's 683-859.
Referred him back in October, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, he actually did meet with the mental health court representative. That was Miss Adrian. And although they had the screening, he was undecided and wanted to talk to his lawyer. So I received an email from Mrs. Alia saying that she would have to do a follow-up screening, but she's not available until January. I don't have a specific date though, Judge.
When is the appointment?
We don't have a specific date yet, Your Honor. I can respond and ask for something in January. I can do that right now, Your Honor.
Okay. If you would, please, then we'll go ahead and set it for that date that he needs to go ahead and show up. Because counsel, I mean, since October, he could have been well on the road. And I know that the mental health, they're trying to go ahead and get everybody in, but they've had some shortage of personnel. So
Yes.
having to do this and redo this.
Sometimes this happens, and if my client is screened again, it won't be the same, time-consuming screening, but they may need time after that rescreen, so they could talk amongst themselves and decide whether my client will be eligible. So if he's screened in January, we still may not know until, I would think, at least the first week or second week of February.
Right, and they sent notices, but at least I want to go ahead and get a reset forms for that date that he's supposed to be screening. And
Very
we'll
well,
make
Judge.
a note of it so that he knows.
I'll reach out.
He knows that he's supposed to show up for that, and if he doesn't,
Thank you, Judge.
and please advise him that he needs to, this is a second opportunity.
Yes, Judge, I will. I'll reach out right now, Judge.
Okay, thanks. Attorney Cecil Bain.
I'm here. I'm sorry, I got called over to go to a court for a plea.
Oh, okay. Not a problem, sir. Okay, counsel, are you ready to get on record on Mr. Cisneros?
Sure. Yes, Your Honor.
State, could you pull up clause number 686-159?
I have a judge.
All right, let's get on record on clause number 686-159, State of Texas versus David Cisneros. Parties, please approach and identify who's before the court, starting with the state.
Victor Hernandez for the state.
Cecil Bain for Mr. Cisneros.
Are you David Cisneros?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right. You could hear him there, counsel, you could hear him?
Yes,
Your
sure.
client?
Yes,
Okay.
sure.
All right, very good. All righty. So we are here, counsel, you have mentioned a couple of things. We just want to be able to see how we're going to dispose of this matter.
Yes, sure.
We have talked about mental health court, conditional dismissal. So, counsel, how are we going to dispose of this court, of this matter? Because we referred him to the mental health court back in November. What's going on with this case?
Yes, Your Honor. He did his interview over there and he had to determine that he couldn't do that because of the requirements of the court. So we were back looking for alternatives. I've discussed some of those with you. I can tell you where we are right now. Part of the requirements for the conditional dismissal, they wanted to confirm his military record, and I do have his discharge record. And as an alternative to the requirement of mental health court, I obtained anger management and life skills course information from a probation officer, and he has enrolled in that. I also discussed with a probation officer the fact sometimes they have them do a mental health evaluation while they're on probation. Possibly the court could refer him to that as satisfying a condition of his conditional dismissal.
Okay, so state, what are the conditions? So we're now looking at conditional dismissal. Is that how we're looking at being able to dispose of this matter? State.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand that we're looking into that since he might not be eligible for the other option over. I'm not sure if I have any information in my notes regarding the conditional dismissal.
Okay, state, I'm sorry to interrupt. My question is, are we looking to dispose of this matter via conditional dismissal? Is that what has been offered for disposition of this case?
And I guess I need to add, Judge, that Ling Han was who had gotten the proposal for a conditional dismissal, so.
Okay, then ADA Han announced for the record.
Ling Han for the state. And Judge, he is correct that we are on the path to a conditional dismissal. I had requested a mitigation packet, but I have not received anything personally about that.
Alrighty, so what we're going to do is we're going to step back, Mrs. Cisneros. Counsel, I'm going to put you in the breakout room with the ADA. It doesn't appear that a conditional dismissal is on the table because we're waiting for, the state is waiting for the defense.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all righty. Let's go ahead and step back and let you guys work it out and then come on back and we'll put it on record, okay? We're going to suspend the record right now. Go ahead and have a seat. Yes, sir.
I've ordered Mr. Merchant here, Judge. He is present. You asked me to remind the court that I had an appointment at 11:20.
I'm reminding.
So if we could address that, I would greatly appreciate it.
We're prepared to accommodate you, sir.
Sorry, Judge?
We're prepared to accommodate you. Have you conferred with your client to see what's going on?
I have over the weekend, Judge. Let me see if he has any update. If you have any update. Okay.
Attorney O'Donnell?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. I did receive a word back from Mrs. Ali in Mental Health Court, and my client can be screened January 10 at 10 o'clock.
Okay, council, you guys going to come down to get the reset form?
Very well. We'll be right there. Thank you, Your Honor.
Attorney Priest?
Mayor Pro Tem.
Yes, sir.
I do not have a copy. He has a copy of the signed affidavit on his phone, Your Honor. If that would be enough to excuse us. For now, I will have him email that to me and I will file it. I don't know if I could do it this afternoon, but I could do it by tomorrow. And I had sent him an affidavit. That's an affidavit I guess he prepared on his own.
Counsel, is that the affidavit that you prepared?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And that covers everything, including the disposition or status of the vehicle at this time?
Let me read what I sent to him, Judge. I don't remember what I sent to him. Yes, I believe he expressed to me that the vehicle involved in this incident was impounded and repossessed after this incident, as far as he knows, but it wasn't his vehicle. And I believe his affidavit that he signed said that he doesn't own the vehicle and was declared a total loss by, so I guess it wasn't impounded. His affidavit states no longer owns the Nissan Altima. It was paid in full and declared a total loss by Lamar Insurance Company.
Okay. Alrighty. Could you bring your client up here, sir?
Yes, Judge.
Good morning, Ms. Merchant. I'm sure that you understand that your attorney has been working hard, trying to assist you to be able to take care of this matter. Do you understand that, sir? Okay, so he just needs a little cooperation from you. He sent you an affidavit that was prepared by an attorney, sent to you. All you needed to do was print that and then be able to get it signed and notarized, correct? And you went to a notary to go ahead. I don't know who prepared that other one for you. Alrighty, I don't know if that person is representing. Is that person that you hired to represent you?
She's
Whoever.
asking who did the affidavit that you signed.
Is he representing you? Is he? So you don't need this attorney to represent you anymore? I'm sorry?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't need him anymore?
I do need him.
So then why didn't you have the affidavit that he sent to you notarized?
I didn't understand how to make it.
But you got this one then.
Right, that was from my father.
Oh, he signed it? Your father signed that affidavit?
That may be a mistake on my part, Judge. I guess the court, if I could clarify, I may have misrepresented to the court. I believe that affidavit is from his father, Your Honor, because he stated you wanted independent verification outside of what my client was telling the court. My client said he didn't have paperwork showing what happened. So I told him we would need an affidavit from his father stating that this is what happened to the vehicle to provide the independent verification, and I guess that is this affidavit.
So that's gonna be attached to that?
Yes, Judge. So I
Okay,
guess
Judge.
you asked for two affidavit or two things. You asked from an affidavit from my client, which he has not provided at this time, as well as independent verification from somebody as to what happened with the vehicle, which I believe is what this is the independent verification from the owner of the vehicle saying that they no longer possess the vehicle. And I believe they're both Robert Merchant. So I just saw Robert Merchant and thought that was an affidavit from my client. So that was a mistake on my part. This is the independent verification. I don't believe he has an affidavit from him. So we've done one of the two affidavits.
Gotcha, gotcha. Thank you. Note down. Alrighty, clear. Sir, you need to go. You have a time. You need to go ahead and print out the affidavit that he prepared for you to sign, to have notarized. Alrighty, and that needs to be brought to the court today. Okay?
Yes,
Alrighty. So, or at least send to your attorney and you can e-file it, right?
I can, Judge.
Both of them? Okay.
I
together.
don't know if I can do, depending on when he gets me the affidavit, I don't know if I can do it today because I have appointments in the afternoon outside of the office. But I could, if he gets it to me today, I could e-file it tomorrow.
Yeah, it needs to get to him today. Do you understand? And once you can bring back to the court a copy of it signed, and then that proof that you sent it to him. Okay, today, once you, all right, he has to go. You're going to come back and verify, show the court that your affidavit has gone to him along with that affidavit. Do you understand that, sir? Yeah, we just need to go ahead and great attorney you have representing you, just cooperate with him and get it done. Okay? All right.
May I be excused, Judge?
Yes. You understand clearly?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So you need him to send me the affidavit, Judge, and come back to court and present a copy to the court. correct?
No, he just needs to show me that proof that he has sent it to you and it's taken care of today.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
And then I will reset him. Otherwise, right now, he doesn't have a reset.
I think we were set in February, Judge, so I would just ask if he comes and brings it, if we could just have that day stay.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you. Deputy, can you bring in the jurors? The jurors, the near panel.
Need everybody on this side of the courtroom to move to this side. We have a copy. May we be excused, Judge?
Yes, please explain to your client.
This is it? Thank you very much, and I will.
Okay, and, just Renee Munoz was representing him the last time was.
Yes, Renee has been, I guess, he's doing felonies now, so I'm doing part of his other cases.
Oh, okay. So you took this case over?
Yes, basically, yes, Judge.
Okay.
Rise for the jury.
All right. right side, folks. Jurors on the right side. Whoa.
Good morning, all.
Thank you.
You're still not sure, huh? You said, you have to, it's one of those, you gotta check your watch and say, is it morning or is it afternoon? Oh, is it still morning? I know you've been out there waiting a long time and we appreciate your patience in doing that. Okay. When people get the jury duty, the summons, some start thinking about how to get out of it. Some can't think fast enough, so they come on down but you guys came down. It came down. And that's the most important thing. You cannot imagine the important role that you play in the legal system, in allowing a person to have his day in court, allowing our legal system to work as the men and women who put on the uniform every single day to protect this Constitution of the United States. You honor them by you coming here today so a citizen accused can exercise his Sixth Amendment right. And that is to have his day in court being represented by a competent and prepared attorney. The reason I use those kinds of terms in this case is we were going to give you a trial today. We were ready to be able to do that. The state is ready to prove their case. But unfortunately, as you can see, masks are encouraged. And right now, from what I'm hearing, I encourage you to wear your mask, even if you don't believe, for whatever reasons, but this is the most important reason. From what I'm hearing, with COVID, there's different strains, plus the flu is really knocking people down. And I had mandated in here for quite some time, and then you're encouraged to go ahead and wear it. But now I'm telling you, folks, please take care of yourself and wear the mask or be able to go ahead and be conscientious of that, your health, okay? But getting back, but why is that relevant? It's because the attorney that was ready to go to trial in this case fell sick and has had COVID or flu symptoms and was not able to, at the last minute, be able to perform. And so that does happen. And we look at our attorneys as superhuman beings, able to jump tall buildings in a single bound and that sort of thing, okay? But he fell sick and wasn't able to go ahead and perform, so we'll have to reset this to be able to give that person an opportunity to be able to have their day in court. And so, but again, the purpose for you being here and the reason I personally, as a veteran, 20-year retiree, I spent those years knowing that I protect a document that we all hold so dear and gives us the freedoms that we enjoy and rights And this is one of them. And you are the ones who actually are on the front in the, as we say, leaning in the foxhole. You're right there in the foxhole with us to be able to go ahead and make that happen. So I am grateful to you for having allowed me to serve in the United States Army, and grateful to you for allowing me to serve as a judge in this county. And I am grateful to you and thankful to you for being here today and spending your time. Do you guys have any questions for me? You're all ready to go back to work, right? Okay, not today, right? But you have in your hand the dismissal and get out of jury duty. For how long, I'm not too sure. How many people have had jury duty more than once within the past, say, 6 months? No one? Oh, okay, great. We're still going ahead and going through. I was just wondering if people are being, how quickly people are being recycled and asked to come back. Because you have heard, we are all backlogged, especially with trials. And so if you call back again, thank you very much for coming and answering the call. If not, we'll probably see you again in 3 years. Okay? All righty. If you have no questions, I'm sure you're anxious to get on with your day. And you guys have a great day. And Merry Christmas. I think that's the next holiday coming up, and Happy New Year. Enjoy your holidays.
All right.
Ready. Okay, State Defense, are we ready to get back on the record and proceed on cause number 686-159?
Yes, Your Honor.
All righty. Let's
Yes,
get
Your Honor.
back on the, thank you. Let's get back on the record on cause number 686-159, State of Texas versus David Cisneros. Mr. Cisneros, please approach. Okay, at the time that we suspended the record, I believe that the state and the defense needed to go ahead and confer. State. And how exactly, how we're going to dispose of this matter. State.
Judge, it will be a conditional dismissal.
And what are the conditions?
Completion of a life skills class, anger management class, and 24 hours of community service restitution.
Is that to do, any part of the community service restitution going to be a must perform, or?
No, Your Honor. I'll leave it up to defendant's discretion.
Your Honor, on that, he has made contact with one of the community service, and he will be paying his way on the community service, and he can do that right away and provide verification. In addition, we have some of the documents that Ms. Hahn has requested. We'll be sending those out to her today, including verification of his enrollment and life skills and anger management, his military discharge record, and as soon as he can get it, employment verification at Toyota.
So counsel, your understanding of the conditions that must be completed are life skills, anger management, 24-hour community service, and you're going to also, part of the mitigation package that the state has required is verification of military service record and employment.
That's correct. If there's anything further after she receives that part of the package, we'll certainly try to comply.
State doesn't
Alrighty.
require anything else.
Very good.
Okay, so that's your understanding and you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you also here, you understand that counsel, that if these items are with the understanding that everything must be completed in order for that condition, and proof must be e-filed with the court and sent to the state. How much time is needed in order for Mr. Cisneros to complete this? If he does not complete it by the date stated, he must plea.
Yes, we understand that it may take like to the end of January, or at least 30 days to complete one of the two courses that he's enrolled in.
Which course is that's going to take 30 days?
Mr. Cisneros, which one?
Life skills has like
I believe it's the life skills portion.
12 different parts to it. I selected that one because it's important to me to actually improve my mental skills. So I chose that, like I was very selective about it because it was actually something just important.
You feel that that's important for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alrighty. So what date?
If you have a 30-day January date, that would be just fine with us, Judge.
Counsel, I'm asking you for a date. If you want me to go ahead and pick a date for you, it will not be what you want.
I'm sorry.
Check your calendar.
Yes, let's see, I thought I heard something like January 20th, Judge. I think I heard one of those dates.
Council, check your calendar for the 31st of January.
January 31st is available, Judge.
All right. Understand, it's reset for that. If he needs to go ahead and be completed with those requirements, or he please that day.
Yes, Your Honor.
You will be paying the 24 hours of community service restitution to Blessed Angels. You've got that, Council? Blessed Angels.
Is that a church or a?
It's an organization that takes care of veterans, has special food pantry for veterans, for the elderly, just the mental health. It's definitely a blessed asset in this community. So
How would we get contact information for them?
you can contact the CLO, sir.
Very well. Thank you.
All right. And they're Googleable. You can Google them as well. Blessed Angels.
Got it. Thank you very much.
You've been given an opportunity by the state in order to be able to go ahead and get this done, sir. Do not waste any time getting it all done, okay? All righty. Thank you very much. Counsel, anything further? I'm going to give him a case reset form, and so that he'll know when he needs to come back to court. Or if you complete everything before that date, sir, just make sure that the state is e-filed, and the state will be able to go ahead and provide a dismissal on it. Okay?
Yes, Judge. And I'll be sending my documents to Ms. Hahn immediately.
All righty. Thank you, counsel. Appreciate it.
Be excused, Your Honor.
Yes.
And my
You
client
just-
be excused.
Yes, sir. I'll give him a case reset form and he'll provide you a copy of it, okay?
Very well. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, counsel. Uh-huh. Mr. Alvarez, you need to go ahead and get a hold of your attorney. Let him know. I will be breaking in the next 20 minutes, if not earlier. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And then we'll resume at 1:30. Okay, sir, go ahead and fill in the phone number here, email, your address here. All right. Yes, Ms. Martinez, you need to contact your attorney.
Oh, okay, I will.
Yes, let him know I'm breaking at about 5 minutes to 12, and then we'll return at 1:30. Okay,
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
thank you. Sir, is this the @ sign right here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And just to want to make sure, is that 1019?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, make sure that your attorney gets a copy of this, okay? He gets the yellow copy. Alrighty. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. No problem. Thank you. You too. What'd you do? Where were you? What branch? Who? All right. At least you weren't, yeah, at least you did some military service. Good. What was your MLS?
I had 2 MLSs. I was first, line reading back specialist.
A what?
A line reading back.
Okay. Okay. Oh, logistics. Okay. A rigger.
So I noticed all that, and I just want to thank you for your service.
Oh, ho, ho. I really appreciate what you did. Okay. All right. Because we had to rely on those shoots. Okay. And I appreciate you packing them well. Thank you. Appreciate it. When were you in?
88, 91.
I'm really glad. I'm really glad that you did a good job on that, because I was jumping out of those shoots that you packed. Yeah. Awesome. Great work. Thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you again.
Okay, not a problem.
Have a nice day.
I appreciate your service, sir. You need to rise whenever I do. Okay, Mr. Hubbard. Please approach. . . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Okay.
Not letting me leave, but he was telling me trial. That was.
Mhm.
We had a.
Well, you were here because didn't show up on the second, so. No, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. We're gonna have you go ahead and sign in, and I understand what the communication, okay? All right.
I just want to let you know that. That's what he's telling me, so that's why.
Okay, and I'm acknowledging that I heard what you said. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're gonna have you sign in, and then probably come back at 1:30. Okay, right? And you come back at 1:30, we'll see where he's at. All righty? Okay, sounds good. You signed in over there, didn't you? Okay, let's go ahead and make sure we have. Right. And then alrighty. Well, we'll get it on Zoom. So he's not gonna be here before I break. So right now, we'll see you back at 1:30. Yeah, no, I appreciate the message. He's not gonna be here by 1:30, so, I mean, before I break. So you go enjoy lunch and we'll see you back here at 1:30, okay?
So we make sure that.
See you at 1:30 p.m. Thanks. State is the on 683-128. Do you know what the status of that paperwork is? I'm just asking ahead of time. I haven't checked myself. 128. Supposed to be plea paperwork. Okay, looks like I've got it. Okay, we'll see if we can get this done at 1:30. So.
Judge, you want to tell this individual to come back to 1:30?
Who's this?
They want to be interpreted.
Oh, yeah, no, just give me a second on them. About 5 minutes. Sure. You know, Council, if Deputy, if you would, 1:30.
That's the one that I think you just have to sign so you can. You're not gonna get it returned today.
No, and that's what I'm trying to do, because it's been dragging out for a minute. So, yeah.
That's how many minutes.
Good morning, Attorney Criella. How are you?
Good morning, Judge. I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good, good, good. Listen, I believe we have, do we have Mr. Alvarez's paperwork? Did I say we did?
So the way that these.
No, I don't have his paperwork, so what we're going to do is you guys are gonna have a chance to go ahead and figure out the paperwork from Mr. Alvarez, and we'll see you at 1:30, okay? And we'll take the plea then. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Alrighty, you might want to jump in with the state before they take off to find out exactly where it is and all of that, okay? Mhm. Yeah, you can put them in. Yeah. Hmm?